What's up everyone, my name is Anthony and in this video I'm going to do an update of the status of the broader markets and then dive into some specific stock picks and updates from previous videos and what I predict happening over the next couple of days or so. So first of all, just on the Robinhood account that I mentioned in past videos and also one that I'm tracking my current Discord plays on, we are up a lot of money today just because we're playing SPY puts on the market, and I did signal these actually entered this morning, and so far we have dropped 1.3% on SPY and 1.5% on the triple Q. So that is a lot of profit here, and that's where all these gains are coming from. So just in terms of, we got that really huge drop right around that 8 to 9, and then 9 to 10 a.m. period, and that's why this account is up so much today. And I do have some of the remnants of the puts that I have here, but most of the profits have been taken, and I'll explain what's exactly going on and break down the technicals of what's going on in the S&P 500. So just in terms of this account, I think now it's doing very well. I haven't really been going heavily leveraged into anything recently just because the markets have been pretty choppy, and I've been really targeting this wave 4 drop, which I'll talk about in a bit. And as you can see, this is the time where I went in for puts and it was very well rewarded. So yeah, just in terms of this market's been choppy, but now here is the pretty big increase, and just right here we're up pretty nicely on this account so far. And I'm always posting updates on this in YouTube as well as in the Discord, just because I track all the Discord plays on this account, and this is yeah, just what's happening so far. So now let's go to the technical analysis on the markets. And overall, right now we do have a lot of complex structures forming, but so I'm going to try to break it down for you as clearly as I can. So right now we're just working on a nested wave 5 here, so this is just what we're focusing on right now. And within this wave 5, we have this count in gold and yellow, so a wave 1, 2, and then up here, it's hard to see, but there's a 3 up here, and now we're working on that wave 4 down. And the reason why I was really trying to target this wave 4 right here is because, as you know, this wave 2 was really shallow. So by theory of alternation, when you have a really shallow wave 2, you tend to get a very large wave 4. And I think today is the start of that drop. So, and as you can see, we've dropped pretty significantly so far, just off that top right here at 447. And now we're all the way down back to 441. So that is a 6-point drop. So a lot of downside and a lot of profit to be made from that move. And if we break down all we've been seeing recently and the choppiness, we have a wave, as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And within this wave 3, it was a very complicated wave 3. So we had a 1, 2, 3 complex correction for the wave 4, and this wave 5 forming, which is also very complicated. And this wave 5, as you see here, if we break it down, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this wave 3 was really complicated. So we had wave 1, 2, 3 with this ending diagonal for that 5th wave of that 3rd wave. And then after this 3rd wave, we had a very complex correction. So a W, X, Y, X, Z for that 4th wave. And then we pushed up for that 5th wave here, then retraced slightly for that green wave 4, then pushed nicely upwards for a wave 5, and that concluded our wave 3 right here. And then we confirmed that we're in this wave 4 when we fell below this low right here, so around 443. That was a confirmation signal that we were heading lower, and I entered even more puts when we were up here on the index, and then it tanked. So that's where the profits came from. And I did take profits right at the 0.382 extension level, so that is just right here on this green trend line. So you can see here the 0.382 extension. And that is the first common stopping zone for wave 4s. And as you can see, we've so far bounced off that level very nicely, and so that's good that we took profits. And of course, those are signaled in Discord. So I do actually think that we will come up a little bit for some kind of X wave, or this can be a B wave. You can treat this as an ABC correction. I'm just going to label it as a WXY because this initial move downwards seems to be a 3-wave structure. But in terms of just price movement, we should see, well, we saw this move downwards, and then we get a slight move upwards, and then we push downwards one more time for a Y wave or a C wave. And that will conclude your wave 4. And I think that it should target at least the 0.5 and possibly the 0.618 as moments of downside and targets for puts. So I might enter again up here if we do push up there and things are looking good. But so far, I was mainly looking to target just that initial drop, and we did get that exactly today. So that's perfect. And I do see after we finish this wave 4 correction and we possibly bottom out around 438 or 437, we could technically go down to 434, but that is very unlikely. I would say that's not going to happen, but it is possible. So I would target mainly 436 right here, and then 438 as the main downside targets if we do push more for a wave 4. So yeah, that's going to be it for S&P 500, and after we do finish this wave 4, we'll push up for that wave 5. Most likely it will form a double top here at 447, and that will lead right into your bear markets, and that's where the main downside will come, and we'll likely see SPY come all the way back down to 400, somewhere around there. But that's when we get to that area, first of all. But we are approaching that, and we are approaching that wave 5 target. So in terms of time, we are getting close. So of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated here in YouTube as well as in the Discord of everything that's happening. So, and yeah, next we'll move on to the triple Qs, which is the tech sector. And this is a little bit more complicated. I haven't been trading this because, as you see right here, it's been extremely choppy. Whereas SPY, you've actually seen some like clear movements in either direction. The Qs has basically not moved at all. And as you see here, this is the wave count. So if I zoom out a little bit, just after we finish this complex correction, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, and then a wave 5 upwards. And within this wave 5, we can subdivide it like so. So a 1, 2, 3 complex correction for wave 4, and then we should push upwards for wave 5 after. So I do see us bottoming out somewhere maybe along this channel. I usually draw channels for extended WXY corrections because they can act as support and resistance. So maybe we might bottom out around 362. And this is another reason why I wanted to exit out of my SPY puts, is because the tech sector is approaching levels of support, and so I just didn't want to risk anymore, especially with the retracement level right here. And so it actually seems that we did exit, and I'm recording this live in the trading day, so right now it is actively trading, and we did exit like right around here. So pretty much we caught the exact bottom on SPY so far, and I may look to re-enter on the top of this X wave. So in terms of Qs, I still will not recommend trading this. You could technically trade calls up for a wave 5, but that is very speculative. You have to make sure that it's not going to continue this kind of complex correction for longer, because it can definitely do that. It can still be really choppy. So for me personally, I don't really want to trade this, but this is what it's doing right now. So a 1, 2, 3, 4 complex correction, 5 upwards in the future. And in terms of VIX, I did mention on Discord and my watch list how we were expecting a spike in volatility that would really complement this wave 4 drop right here, and that is exactly what we got. So we got a perfect bounce off this trendline support, and we pushed really high up. So I think VIX is up, 17% today. So yeah, we got a huge spike in volatility, and that just complements exactly what we see for the indexes. So now we'll move on to AMC, and in terms of AMC, we actually have gotten some really good upside. So today it is up 3%, and I think it's been up since it bottomed out around 29-ish. It's around up 25%. I know that seems a little bit a lot, but yeah, it has actually moved up pretty significantly from this kind of support zone. And we had a 1-to-1 extension that I mentioned previously. We're at 29, and we did bounce right off that. So so far things are looking good. This is kind of the price action that I drew last video roughly, and we are kind of getting that structure, and that just kind of shows that the stock is trying to find support at these levels. And these are just very technical Fibonacci extension levels and retracement levels combining together, and that's why you see kind of this coiling method right here, and it looks like we are pushing up for more upside so far. So in terms of AMC, I think things are looking good. We might push more upwards for wave 5, but as of now, I wouldn't enter any more positions or any more shares. I think it's a little bit risky to kind of bank on the fact that we are pushing up for a wave 5, especially after we see this complex correction really extending. And even though we've got an upside now, this move so far doesn't look too impulsive in my opinion. So just be careful of that. In terms of trying to subdivide it, I can't really see a very clear wave structure yet. So maybe we need to see more price action before that happens. But we're getting an upside, so I'll take that for now. So I'll keep you guys updated with what happens to the stock. But things are looking still so far decent. And now finally, I want to go over mRNA. So I mentioned this in my last video, how we were going to get some kind of A-wave drop for that ABC correction, and we really got that. So mRNA has dropped around, let's see, 29% at the bottom for that A-wave from the all-time highs. That's a massive drop. So we actually did get a really clear impulsive structure forming. And this is what an impulsive structure looks like on the downside. So we have that wave 1 down, wave 2 up, wave 3 down, wave 4 choppiness, and then a wave 5 push downwards. And actually, I think the wave 5 hit some technical Fibonacci extension levels. So I can actually show you which one that is. So we take the length of wave 1, drag it down to the top of wave 4 right here. And as you can see, these levels marked right here are those extension levels. So we kind of touched 1.272 areas and 1.414, and then we push right off there for the B wave. So I see us for mRNA currently working on that B wave, and just to kind of target where that might land, you just take the Fibonacci extensions of this move upwards, and maybe we target the 0.5 to 0.618 retracement levels right here. That might be your potential stopping zone for a B wave, and then we push downwards for a C wave over here. So I actually think that mRNA can push downwards anywhere to 200 to 230 roughly. This is just a previous wave 3 and 4. And as I mentioned in the past video, I would say that mRNA would bottom around this area right here, and we actually did get exactly that so far. So as you can see, when you retrace downwards, the retracement tends to have a lot of support at the previous wave 3-4 territory. So as you can see here with real example, this is what happened with the A wave. So now we're working upwards for the B wave, and then we should push impulsively downwards for a C wave like this. So yeah, I might look to target puts with this move. The only thing trading mRNA is that the options, especially the longer dated ones, have really low volume and low interest, low open interest. So it might be harder to get a good fill. But if you can catch kind of the top of this B wave, then I think it's a good trade. So I'll be looking out for that, and I'll keep everyone updated in Discord if I take any trades, of course. So yeah, that's gonna be it for everything so far. We actually, I think, have bounced right off that 0.382 extension retracement level on SPY, and this is like I said, live in the trading day, and I just noticed that the SPY hit 442.4, so that is a lot of bounce right here. So it's really good that we took profits close to the bottom, because this is retracing quite a bit, and as you can see, the X wave will come up decently high, and then it should fake out and then fall pretty hard to continue the retracement downwards. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with any new trades in Discord and all the technical analysis as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.